And again, don't remember any pungent, abhorrent reactions. No, it was fine. It was fine. Yes. Oh, on Wallflower, I played Takanaga. He's the smart one. If there is a smart one. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not. All of the guys were kind of like shallow and, oh, they're beautiful. But Takanaga is kind of the more normal of the four. So, question? Yes, ma'am. My favorite Edward Elric line. Well, you guys got to remember, there are a lot of lines. Ed does a lot of chatting. So it would be impossible for me to pick a favorite, to be honest with you. I love so many things that character does. One of my favorite things is I've always said one of my favorite things is when Ed is talking to Al, quietly, like very tenderly, like he's actually not so tough, he's actually not so cocky, he's a little worried and he's a little scared, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of lets his guard down to talk to Al. I love those moments. Because they're more, they're more innocent, they're more honest, and I love that. But, who doesn't love all of the short, crazy rants, the crazy short rants, and then anytime he makes fun of Mustang, that's always good. You can never have too much Mustang bashing. That's what I say. And I love Travis, so he and I love to tease with each other. Yes, sir. How do I think Ikaku would pick a fight with Ed? You guys know Ikaku from Bleach? Yeah. That's another show I'm still working on. I forgot about that one. Here's the way I think it would go. I think it would just be like 2 hours of Shorty, Baldy, Shorty, Baldy. You're short. You're bald. Well, please, you're short. You're bald. That's how I think it would go. Question? Yes. I don't have a favorite rant. I love them all. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember a lot of them, because you need to remember that I didn't have to memorize the lines, right? Because I'm not on stage like performing where I had to memorize the lines. We had the script in front of us. And many times when I would do the short rants, I would be like, okay, let's make sure and only have to do this one time, because it's going to kill me if I have to keep yelling and screaming like this. So everybody would get ready, would make sure that the record level was nice and low, so I didn't like, pin the needle when I was yelling. So we got everything ready, and then I did it. And a lot of times we did it in one take, which means that I didn't have to remember, and I didn't memorize it. So there are a lot of great ones. I love the one where he says, I'll break down your feet and stick them on your head. That's good. And yeah, there are just too many to name. Yes, ma'am. You're next, by the way, because I meant to call on you before. Yes. I would love to, but I don't remember. Ta-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up! I love Persona 3, and you're very sweet to ask. Yes? Well, you know what I love about Phi is that, I just kind of found this out. When we started the second season, I didn't know a lot about Tsubasa. And I found out that there's an awful lot of backstory to Phi. I found out that there's a lot more tragic history in Phi's life than I thought. Which, when you think about it then, you think about the tragedy of the character, then suddenly when he talks so kind and sweet all the time, suddenly you're like, oh my gosh, that's really kind of spooky, because he seems so, everything's fine. I'm I'm not flustered at all. You know, and really he's got some serious dark past. So that was very fascinating to me. I'm very excited about finding out more. Like, we need third season.